Morning, guys. I'm trying strategically not to move because there are two lights right behind me that kind of interfere with the camera. See, like that? There we go. So today I wanted to talk about choosing your 30-day trial. So some of you that have started on May 22nd and possibly either started over right away or have not started over, you are kind of coming to a home stretch of we're in the third week, and some of you are starting to think about a new one, a new 30-day trial. And those of you that have started over, perhaps you are starting to think about wiping the slate clean and starting over, learning after learning what you have realized after the slipping, because that in itself carries a number of lessons. So how do you pick the next 30-day trial if you have 17 million ideas like I do? I have a couple of tips for you. So first of all, you can consider a 30-day trial on a continuum. So you can consider what would be the low-hanging fruit. What would be a really, really easy thing to do and a really hard thing to fail. And that could be anything from a 5-minute gratitude practice or something that is a little bit more loose with a couple of more loopholes built in. And you may want to consider the low-hanging fruit approach if you found your initial 30-day trial goals a little bit too rigid, too specific, and maybe too big. So if you're finding yourself starting over again and again, play with the idea of the low-hanging fruit. Now, the other consideration is actually on the other end of a continuum, and it's more of a jump with both feet in and try something pretty scary and pretty big. And I think Marianne did something similar this month, going raw for 30 days, something that she was curious about, always wondered about, never really found an opportunity. So when this came up, an opportunity to try something for 30 days with a little bit of group support, she jumped right in. So consider that on the other end of the continuum. And finally, the one thing you may want to do is actually write out all the ideas for the 30-day trial. So I have them all written down. I probably have 6 or 7. And if you write them all down and look at them, I have a feeling that one of them will actually whisper to you that it should be the next one. You may or may not like that that's the one that's whispering to you that it should be the next one, but I think you'll know. It is a little woo-woo. I'm not really woo-woo, but I promise it works. So if you're thinking of what should I do for my next 30-day trial, try those tips, and I want to hear what comes out of that.